I guess this is my thing now. Daily rants about stuff. So here we go. In Sainsbury's earlier, using one of these auto tilling machines, and obviously it went wrong. Every time I use the fuckers, it just something goes wrong. It doesn't like weighing things, or it doesn't know a product code, or it just doesn't work. It just freezes, or it's stuck on the last person's receipt, or whatever the problem is, right? So waiting for the lady to come over, and I'm like, oh, I don't know why I bother using these things. I should always use a human. And she was saying, oh yeah, they're great. They're all this, and trying to sell the benefits to me. And I was thinking to myself, and I actually said to this lady, these things are programmed by flipping monkeys. Like literally, the code that's put in them, the instructions are terrible. Someone has not thought that through, and proceeded to reel off about 15 minutes of really great suggestions of how they could make these things better. And she was literally like, bruh, couldn't believe it. I thought to myself, why aren't these things programmed by people that have got a clue about service, right? Because it occurs to me the problem with these auto tills is they don't realise what they are supposed to be. They're not actually tills. Like they don't. That bit's easy. They're a server. They're meant to be in place of the human server. So they've already got all the stuff they need to do all this, right? They've got a camera that looks at you, so they know when you approach. And it's like, when they see you approaching, why aren't they ready to go when you arrive? And then as you're scanning your stuff, if there's a thing that's the wrong weight or something, just pop a little icon up on the screen and then do it at the end. And then you don't need to slow down while you're putting all your shopping through. There's loads of things you could do, like you could have a shopping bag appear on the screen, and then the thing you scan, because it obviously knows how much stuff you've scanned and what stuff you've scanned, it can tell you what order to pack the bag in, right? So then you're not stressed and you're not holding anyone up behind you. You don't need a staff member to come over. Then the only thing it can't do is lottery, sell me cigarettes, and alcohol, that kind of stuff. So, this is all really obvious. Any idiot should know this kind of stuff. So, and the things that I've suggested already would infinitely improve those bloody things. I might even be tempted to use them. So, yeah, and we know where it's going. The reason why auto tills are suddenly relevant when they shouldn't be is because staff are getting laid off. They don't want humans. Humans are too expensive. They take too many holidays. They take too long to train, and they're responsible for their mistakes. Whereas a computerized till is not responsible for anything. It's just doing the instructions that it's given, and it's your fault as the customer if you fuck anything up. In fact, one of the jokes I said to this lady is, oh, when the auto till goes wrong, they'll probably have a phone there for you to pick up so you can ring tech support yourself. Since it's self-service, they can't be asked to do anything with regards to a staff member. You will end up making that call yourself. So yeah, just another random rant into nowhere because no one gives a toss really. But I think in future, people hopefully will look back and think, if this mug can come out with these ideas, which 20 years later or whatever are now in practice and some genius got paid to think of, maybe, just maybe, you don't need to be a genius to think up these things, and maybe, just maybe, every regular Joe that walks in, or Joanne, has got a good idea to put towards it. So that's what I think. If we're going towards a society where humans are out and robots are in, we're going to be served by robots. Oh, here's another one, right? Say I'm scanning alcohol and there's a little face on the screen instead of the annoying, alarm voice telling me to hurry up and not being able to weigh my stuff. Why don't they suggest products to me? Say I scan crisps. Why don't they say, oh, cheese is nice with that or something, or if I'm scanning a bottle of wine, say, well, you've got lamb, this wine might be better, and then have a selection of wine nearby so I can just quickly swap it out. See, all these things are going to improve how you shop and how I shop, because I do a lot of shopping, just crappy, groceries every day, and I don't really care enough when I'm there. I want to get on with my day. I want to get on with my shopping. So all these things, obvious suggestions, would make it so much better to use. So anyway, auto tills, they're currently shit and they need to be better, and it's really easy to make them better. So, Sainsbury, Tesco, whoever it is, stop being so cheap, please. I said I'd do it for free. They actually umming and ahhing about it. I was like, I can reprogram these things in like a week, no problem. It's just Visual Basic type stuff. It's easy. So, and obviously they thought, oh no, we can't do that. We can't take we can't take free labour basically. So fine, but pay the money. You know, we all have to use these things, and they're shit. So yeah, please improve.